Our third exercise is called What Hand Is That? I'm going to go ahead and launch the exercise. First thing is make sure it's showing that you have the 2025 card checked. If not, you're going to want to click on Change Card and change that here. And right now, what we see are our opponent's exposures. This exercise is to help you identify what your opponents have exposed during the game. This is also going to help you learn the card. It's going to be challenging as a new player. I know, because you're learning all about new rules and tiles and how to keep track of your own tiles and try and form different hands yourself. But this is something that is going to definitely help you strengthen being able to learn the card by recognizing your opponent's exposures. And this is a nice, relaxed way of doing it. When you're playing during the game, it's a little bit harder because you're doing a lot yourself, and trying to keep track of what your opponents are playing is going to be a bit of a challenge initially. But it's a very important part of the game because it's how you're going to be able to learn when it's right to play defensively and to throw the right tiles at the right time, or not to throw the wrong tiles at the wrong time. So based on these two exposures, we have two groupings of 5 tiles. And there is only one area on the card that has 2 groupings of 5 tiles, and that would be quints. And I can see that the 1 and 2 are consecutive numbers. And there's only one hand under quints that can be consecutive numbers. And it can be any 2 consecutive numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and click on quints. And I'm going to then click on the only hand that has 2 consecutive numbers, and that would be the second line on the card. And then I'm going to validate, and it said we were correct. Now you can click on next hand, and it's going to give you another exposure or exposures to figure out what hand it can be. This is a pung of 1 crack. So looking at the left side of the card, I know it's not the 2025 section or 2468, but it can be any like numbers. And the only line that is exposed and not a concealed hand is line 1. If you click line 3, it's going to show you that that's wrong because you can't expose. There would be no exposures for you trying to figure out what hand your opponent is playing. I could do it now just to show you what it will show us after. Now moving on, can it be a quint hand? It certainly can. Line 1 of quints has a pung of numbers starting for a run of 3 numbers. So I'm going to click on quints, and I'm going to click on line 1. What about consecutive run? Oh my goodness, there's lots down there. I have to look to see what hand has 3 numbers. Line 1 is fixed, and there is no hand on line 1 that has a pung of 1. So those numbers are fixed, so we can't do that. But line 2 would work. Right here, it has a pung of numbers, and it could be the left or right side. What else could it be? I see line 6. It could also be right here, has a pung of 1s, but I'm going to remove that because it's got to be 3 numbers in a row, and I've got to start with 1s if I'm going to use 1s, and that would be a pair. So I'm going to remove that. What about this line? This one could be it for sure. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, line 6. Definitely can start out with a pung of 1s, and that would be it for consecutive. Now, what about 1, 3, 5, 7, 9? I'm looking at my card. Oh yeah, I see lots in there too. Right here's a pung of 1s. Any more? Here's a pung of 1s. And this is the concealed hand. And even though there's a pung of 1s, I know it's going to mark that incorrect. Moving on to Winds and Dragons. Is there anything with a pung of 1s? Absolutely. Line number 5 has a pung of 1s. moving down to 369. It isn't going to do us any good to even look there because there's only the numbers 3, 6, and 9s. Well, let's see if I missed any. Let's go ahead and validate it. I did do everything here so far that I thought was good. Oh, I got all of them right except for this one. That was the any like numbers and it was concealed. So remember I said to you that it won't let you do it. It'll show it wrong, but I wanted to give you an example of how it shows it to you incorrect. And it's right there because it is a C, concealed hand. So that's exercise number 2. Easy, fun, and it's going to really, well, let me retract that. Not so easy, but a lot of fun, but it will get easier as you continue to try it and learn the card. So have fun with it, and I'll see you in the next video to show you the 4th exercise at ilovemahj.com.